Bella's heart stopped as she pushed open the door to the guest room. The laughter from the engagement party downstairs fading into a distant hum. There, tangled in the sheets, was her fiancé Mark, his lips locked with Claire's, her best friend since grade school, the one person she trusted with her deepest secrets. The betrayal hit like a freight train, but as Claire's eyes met hers, wide with regret and something deeper, something unspoken, Bella felt a spark ignite, a pull she'd buried for years, now exploding into the open and threatening to consume everything she knew. She backed away, the room spinning, her mind racing through 1,000 memories. Claire's hand brushing hers during late-night study sessions. The way Claire's laugh made her stomach flip, feelings she'd dismissed as friendship. But now, in this moment of raw exposure, those feelings roared to life. Bella fled down the stairs, weaving through the crowd of relatives and friends toasting her future with Mark, her conservative parents beaming at the center. She couldn't breathe, couldn't think. Outside, in the cool New York evening, she slumped against the brownstone wall, tears streaming. How had she missed this? Mark's infidelity was one thing, but Claire? The woman who'd been her rock through college, through her parents' endless lectures on proper life choices. Inside her head, the voices clashed. This is wrong, Bella thought, her Catholic upbringing screaming that love like this was a sin, a deviation from the path her family had laid out. But another voice whispered, why does it feel so right? She'd always admired Claire's confidence, her refusal to conform to the expectations that weighed Bella down. Claire, with her short-cropped hair and easy smile, had come out in high school, facing whispers and stares but never backing down. Bella had envied that freedom. Even as she dated boys to fit in, to please her parents who dreamed of a traditional wedding, grandkids, the whole American dream package. By the time Claire found her outside, the party still buzzing obliviously, Bella's anger had simmered into confusion. How could you? Bella hissed, her voice breaking. Claire stepped closer, her eyes pleading. It wasn't planned, Bella. Mark. He came on to me, but I should have stopped it. But you have to know it's you I've always wanted. Not him. The confession hung in the air, electric. Bella's pulse quickened. She wanted to slap Claire, to run back inside and pretend nothing happened. Instead, she grabbed Claire's hand, pulling her into the shadows. What are we doing? Bella murmured, her mind a whirlwind of fear and desire. Claire's touch sent shivers through her, awakening parts of herself she'd long suppressed. They talked until dawn in a nearby diner, the fluorescent lights casting harsh truths. Claire admitted she'd loved Bella silently for years, watching her with Mark like a slow torture. I tried to move on, Claire said, her voice thick with emotion. But seeing you with him, knowing you weren't happy, it broke me. Bella listened, her own admissions spilling out. The emptiness in her relationship with Mark, the pressure from her family to marry young, to settle into a life that felt like a cage. Her parents, devout and traditional, had immigrated from Italy, building a life in Brooklyn where community and church dictated norms. Coming out, it would destroy them, or so Bella believed. They'd disown me, she whispered. And what about society? The stares, the judgments. I can't handle that. Claire reached across the table, her fingers intertwining with Bella's. You don't have to face it alone. But even as the words comforted, Bella's mind raced with the consequences. Telling Mark would end the engagement, but admitting her feelings for Claire? That would ripple out, fracturing friendships, alienating family. She thought of her mother's tearful pleas for her to find a good man. Her father's stern warnings about deviant lifestyles from the pulpit of their local church. The weight pressed down, but so did the exhilaration of finally acknowledging her truth. As the sun rose, Bella made her first decision. She wouldn't go back to Mark. She texted him a curt message, "It's over," and blocked his number. But Claire? That was murkier. Driving home, Bella's thoughts churned. What if this is just a reaction to the betrayal? What if I'm ruining my life for a fantasy? The doubt gnawed at her, but deep down a resolve hardened. She couldn't ignore this anymore. At home, her parents were waiting, oblivious to the storm. Where were you? Her mother asked, concern etching her face. Bella forced a smile. Just needed air. But inside the lie burned. How long could she keep this up? The next days blurred into tension. Mark called relentlessly, begging forgiveness, claiming it was a mistake. Claire texted cautiously, giving space but not retreating. Bella avoided both, holing up in her room, journaling her turmoil. I love her, she wrote. But love like this comes with a price. Am I willing to pay it? Work became her escape. Her job at a Manhattan marketing firm a distraction from the chaos. Colleagues noticed her distraction, but she brushed it off. Then one evening, Claire showed up at her door with takeout and an apology. I can't stay away, Claire said. They ate in silence at first, then talked. About fears, about dreams. Bella confessed her terror of rejection. My family is everything to me. Claire nodded, sharing her own story. Coming out to parents who accepted her, but losing friends along the way. It's hard, but living a lie is harder. That night, as they hugged goodbye, Bella felt the shift. No more denying. But the path ahead loomed with obstacles. Her best friend from church, Sarah, called the next day, having heard rumors from Mark. Is it true? About Claire. Sarah's voice dripped with judgment. Bella hung up, heart pounding. The first crack in her social armor. The whispers started small, like ripples in a pond, but soon they swelled into waves crashing against Bella's fragile resolve. Mark, scorned and vindictive, had begun spreading stories. Twisted versions where Claire seduced him to get to Bella, painting her as the villain in their broken engagement. Friends texted condolences mixed with questions, probing for details Bella wasn't ready to share. At family dinner that Sunday, her brother Tony eyed her suspiciously. Mark says you flipped out over nothing. What's really going on? Bella choked on her pasta, her mind screaming for escape. Inside, the conflict raged. Tell them now or let the lie fester. She chose silence, but it cost her sleep. Nights were filled with what ifs. What if my parents cut me off? What if I lose my job in this conservative firm? Claire became her anchor. Their secret meetings in Central Park a lifeline. Under the blooming cherry blossoms they walked hand in hand, hidden among joggers and tourists. I feel alive with you, Bella admitted one afternoon, her voice trembling. Claire smiled, but her eyes held worry. We can't hide forever. People are talking. Bella knew she was right, but the fear paralyzed her. Her internal monologue was a battlefield. You're a coward, Bella. But bravery means destruction. Is love worth the ruins? The turning point came at a work event, a networking gala where appearances mattered. Bella arrived alone, dressed impeccably, but Mark was there, arm around a new date, smirking as he approached. Miss me? He sneered. Before she could respond, Claire appeared. Uninvited, but there to support. The tension crackled as Mark's eyes narrowed. So this is why? He muttered loudly enough for nearby colleagues to hear. Whispers erupted. Bella's boss pulled her aside later. Personal drama stays out of the office, understand? The warning stung. A reminder of the professional stakes. That night, alone in her apartment, Bella wept. Why does loving her feel like a crime? Society's gaze, invisible yet oppressive, judged her every move. Claire urged confrontation. Talk to your parents. Rip the Band-Aid. But Bella hesitated, memories of her father's rants against those parades echoing in her mind. Instead, she confided in her cousin Mia, the family progressive. Mia listened over coffee, her face sympathetic. Aunt and uncle are old school, but they love you. Give them a chance. Bolstered, Bella planned the reveal. But fate intervened cruelly. Tony, snooping through her phone, found texts from Claire. Intimate, undeniable. He confronted her that evening, face red with anger. This is disgusting, Bella. You're throwing away your life for her. The fight escalated, voices rising until their parents intervened. What's this about? Her father demanded. Tony spilled everything, words like unnatural and shame flying like daggers. Bella stood frozen, then found her voice. I love her, Dad. Claire makes me happy. The room fell silent, her mother's gasp the only sound. Her father turned away, muttering prayers. Get out, he said finally. Until you come to your senses. Bella grabbed her coat, tears blinding her, and fled to Claire's apartment. There in Claire's arms she broke. I've lost them, she sobbed. Claire held her tight. You have me. But the price weighed heavy. Family bonds severed, the foundation of her world cracked. Days blurred into isolation. Friends divided, some supportive, others ghosting. Sarah, the church friend, sent a message. Praying for you to find the right path. Felt like condemnation. At work, promotions stalled. Whispers followed her. Bella's mind swirled with regret. Did I choose wrong? But Claire's presence grounded her, their relationship deepening amid the storm. They attended a support group for LGBTQ+ individuals facing family rejection, hearing stories that mirrored her own. One woman shared losing her kids. Another, finding peace in authenticity. Bella absorbed it all, her resolve strengthening. Yet doubt lingered. What if I beg for forgiveness? Go back to the lie? A betrayal cut deeper when Mia, her supposed ally, called. Uncle's heartbroken. Maybe give it time, date a guy again. The suggestion felt like a slap. Bella hung up, anger boiling. Even family turns, she told Claire. They argued that night. Claire pushing for pride, Bella clinging to hope of reconciliation. They're my blood, Bella insisted. Claire sighed. Blood doesn't mean acceptance. The tension strained their bond, first cracks appearing. Bella wondered if this love, so fiercely won, could withstand the external pressures. Society's weight pressed on. News of anti-LGBTQ bills in other states, protests in the city. Bella joined one anonymously, signs in hand, feeling empowered yet exposed. Claire was there, proud and vocal. This is us fighting back, she said. But for Bella it was terrifying, cameras, crowds, the risk of being seen. Back home she scrolled through social media hate, internalizing the venom. Am I strong enough for this? The moral quandary gnawed. Is pursuing happiness selfish if it hurts others? The rift with her family widened into a chasm, each unanswered call a fresh wound. Bella's mother left voicemails pleading, "Come home, we can fix this." But her father's silence spoke volumes. Bella drove by their house one night, watching from afar as they ate dinner without her, the normalcy mocking her exile. Inside, turmoil raged. They raised me, loved me. How can I abandon them? Yet staying true meant freedom. Claire noticed her withdrawal. You're pulling away, she accused over breakfast. Bella denied it, but the seed of doubt grew. Their relationship, once a sanctuary, now felt like a battleground. An unexpected ally emerged in Claire's mother, Ellen, a therapist who'd navigated her daughter's coming out with grace. Over lunch in a cozy Queen's cafe, Ellen listened to Bella's story. Families evolve, but it takes time. Focus on your mental health. Her words offered solace, but Bella's guilt persisted. What price am I making them pay? That evening she confronted Claire about Mark's ongoing harassment. Anonymous texts calling her names, stirring old wounds. He's trying to break us, Claire said, deleting them. But Bella saw the strain in her eyes. The drama peaked at a family wedding. Her cousins, an event she couldn't skip without suspicion. Bella attended alone. Claire understanding but hurt. Go, but remember who you are. Inside the venue, relatives swarmed with questions. Where's Mark? You okay? Bella smiled through gritted teeth, but Tony pulled her aside. Dad's talking about cutting you from the will. This phase needs to end. His words ignited fury. It's not a phase, it's me. She stormed out, calling Claire in tears. I can't do this halfway. That night they decided go public fully. Posting a photo on social media. Hands intertwined, caption my truth. Unleashed a torrent. Likes from supporters but hate from strangers and kin. Her father called finally. You're embarrassing us. Stop this nonsense. Bella's voice shook. Or what? Disown me more. He hung up, the finality crushing. Inside she questioned. Is defiance worth this pain? Claire comforted her. But their arguments escalated. Claire wanted activism. Bella craved quiet acceptance. You're ashamed, Claire snapped one night. Bella recoiled. No, scared. The words hung a wedge between them. Betrayal struck from an unexpected quarter. Sarah, the church friend, outed Bella to the congregation in a prayer request. Whispers turned to stares at Sunday service. Though Bella hadn't attended in weeks, her mother confronted her. The priest wants to talk. Exorcise the demons. Bella laughed bitterly. Demons? It's love, Mom. The call ended in sobs. Bella's mind spiraled. Society labels us sinners, families echo it. Where's the morality in that? Work added fuel. A client pulled out, citing personal values. Her boss demoted her subtly, projects reassigned. Image matters, he said. Bella fought back, filing a complaint, but the process drained her. Claire supported, but resentment built. If you'd come out sooner. Claire trailed off, but the implication stung. Bella snapped. Easy for you, your family's fine. The fight left them raw, sleeping apart. Doubt crept in. Is this love or a mistake? A turning point came via a letter from her grandmother, Nana, the family matriarch. I know pain, child. Love who you love, but family is blood. Ambiguous but hopeful. Bella visited her in secret, pouring out her heart. Nana listened, then hugged her. Times change. Your father will too. Emboldened, Bella planned a family meeting. But Claire hesitated. What if they convince you to leave me? The insecurity revealed Claire's own fears, deepening their bond amid the chaos. The meeting was tense, held at a neutral park. Her parents arrived stony-faced. This isn't you, her father said. Bella countered. It is. Accept it or lose me. Tears flowed, accusations flew. Her mother broke first. We don't understand, but we love you. Crack in the wall. But her father walked away, unresolved. Bella returned to Claire, exhausted. Progress? Claire asked. Maybe. But the emotional toll mounted, each step forward costing pieces of her soul. Healing came in fragments, interspersed with setbacks that tested Bella's limits. After the meeting, her mother called weekly, tentative conversations skirting the issue but rebuilding bridges. Tell Claire hello, she said once, a small victory. But her father's stubbornness persisted. Holidays skipped, invitations ignored. Bella's internal struggle intensified. Forgive him or let go? Claire pushed for boundaries. He hurts you, why chase? But Bella couldn't sever ties completely. He's my dad. Their differing views sparked more clashes. Love strained under pressure. Society's backlash hit harder when a local news story featured anti-LGBTQ protests, Bella recognizing faces from her old neighborhood. Anonymous threats arrived via mail, vile words that made her question safety. We should move, Claire suggested, eyeing apartments in more progressive areas like San Francisco. Bella resisted. Running feels like defeat. But fear not. What if violence escalates? The moral dilemma weighed. Stand and fight, or protect our peace? A profound betrayal unfolded when Tony, in a drunken rage, leaked private photos, innocent ones of Bella and Claire, to Mark, who posted them online with captions twisting their story. The internet exploded, trolls piling on. Bella's work email flooded with hate. Clients fled. She confronted Tony. How could you? He sneered. Waking you up. The sibling bond shattered, Bella blocking him. Inside agony. Family as enemy. How did we get here? Claire rallied friends for support, but the damage scarred. In therapy suggested by Ellen, Bella unpacked layers. Suppressed identity, familial expectations, societal norms. You're grieving the life you thought you'd have, the therapist said. Sessions revealed Claire's own wounds. Past rejections, fear of losing Bella. They attended couples counseling, raw honesty forging stronger ties. I almost gave up, Claire admitted. Bella squeezed her hand. Me too. But emerging stronger meant acknowledging costs. Lost relationships, career setbacks. A moment of awakening came at Pride Parade. Bella marching for the first time, rainbow flag in hand. Strangers cheered. A sense of community enveloping her. Claire beamed beside her. This is freedom. Tears streamed as Bella realized. The pain was worth this authenticity. But back home, news of her father's health scare, a minor heart issue, jolted her. She visited the hospital uninvited. I'm here, she said. He nodded weakly. Missed you. A thaw began, slow and tentative. Yet mending brought new conflicts. Her mother invited them for dinner but stipulated no displays. Bella refused. All or nothing. The standoff hurt but held firm. Claire supported. Proud of you. Work rebounded with a new job at an inclusive firm, promotions following. But scars remained, trust issues, anxiety spikes. Bella journaled. Choices define us, but so do consequences. Am I better for it? The ultimate test arrived when Mark sued for emotional distress. A frivolous claim but draining. Court dates loomed, dredging up the past. Bella testified, voice steady. I chose truth. The case dismissed, but victory felt hollow. Claire proposed then in their living room. "Marry me through it all." Bella said yes, joy piercing the drama. But doubts whispered. With family fractured, is this complete? As wedding plans unfolded, the fractures in Bella's world began to mend, or at least scar over, in unexpected ways. Her mother attended dress fittings, awkward at first, but warming to Claire's charm. "She's good for you," she admitted one day, a quiet endorsement. Bella's heart swelled, but her father's absence loomed like a shadow. She reached out again, a letter detailing her journey. Pain, growth, unyielding love. "I need you there, Dad." Weeks passed in silence, testing her patience. Inside the battle. "Push more or accept loss," Claire cautioned. "Don't force it." But Bella couldn't let go entirely. Society's gaze shifted subtly. Friends who ghosted returned with apologies, inspired by her courage. But backlash persisted. Online harassment, judgmental stares in stores. Bella channeled it into advocacy, volunteering at LGBTQ+ centers, sharing her story to help others. "Your pain isn't wasted," a mentee told her. It fueled her but exhausted too. Claire noticed. "You're burning out." They balanced with quiet evenings, rebuilding intimacy amid chaos. Yet moral questions lingered. Does my happiness justify their hurt? A dramatic confrontation sealed the family arc. At a holiday gathering, Bella crashed. Her father finally spoke. "I was wrong, scared of change." Tears flowed as he hugged her, then Claire. "Welcome to the family." Reconciliation tasted sweet but bittersweet. Years lost, trust to rebuild. Tony apologized haltingly, shame in his eyes. Bella forgave, but boundaries stayed. "Actions matter," she said. The healing process began. Dinners tentative, conversations deepening. The wedding day arrived. A small ceremony in the Hamptons, sunlit and joyful. Vows exchanged amid cheers, Bella reflected. This love survived betrayal, rejection, doubt. But as they danced, memories flashed. The initial shock, endless nights of turmoil. Claire whispered. "Worth every tear." Bella nodded but pondered the costs. Fractured friendships, career detours, emotional scars. In the aftermath, life stabilized. They adopted a dog, planned travels, built a home. But society evolved unevenly. New laws threatened rights, reminding them vigilance was key. Bella's mind often wandered to alternatives. What if I'd stayed with Mark? A life of quiet misery? No, this was right. Yet questions remained, sparking debates with Claire. Did we push too hard? Or not enough? As years passed, their story became a touchstone for others, a testament to resilience. But Bella never forgot the price. Love's victory laced with loss. In quiet moments she wondered about the paths not taken. The hearts mended and broken. Was Bella's pursuit of authentic love a selfish act that irreparably harmed her family, or a necessary stand against societal prejudice that ultimately led to greater understanding and growth?